Some places are hard to find, and this was one of them. Despite being located on Google Maps, it took me quite a while to find this small path, which is the way up to the monument. This is the other side of the path that goes up the mountain, on the other side of the valley. There is some information about it at the bottom of the path once you find it, and then it's a steep, muddy climb. Yep, that's the trail. Not that way. That's the way up. Quite a hike. I love the bench thoughtfully provided at the end of a really tough climb. But listen to the silence. And at the top of the climb, you're rewarded with what is a marvellous view of the surrounding hills and forests, as well as the ruins of a Slavic church. So here we are at the top of a hill in the mountains, and yet another Slavic hill fort settlement, this time on this St. Clement hillside. And this one is actually used by the religious today, it seems. There's an altar set up and a cross and a little parallel church and seats. So I can only assume it's actually used. And yes, there is an energy line running straight down the aisle as per usual. Let's take a quick look and let me show you the energy line. It's a slightly unusual Slavic hill fort because it truly is on a hill. It was very well defended by lots and lots of ramparts and walls. It does seem to have been something of a monastic male community, and there is some thinking that it may well have been the original site of St. Methodius and St. Clement's attempts to convert the Slavs to Christianity. And a grave was found in the wall, and it was a very rich grave indeed, and may well have been St. Methodius's grave. The place is certainly isolated and somewhat mysterious. There hasn't been as much archaeological investigation of this site as most of the others. Like every Slavic church ruin that I've investigated so far, an energy line runs down the aisle. This is me finding the energy line and the direction of it, pointing straight down the aisle, and then coming back just to make sure that it wasn't a spurious cross of the rods. There you go, energy line, straight down the aisle of the church. What we're actually seeing are the remains of a 14th century church, which was built over a 9th century Slavic church, the original church. It is a place of pilgrimage and, as you can see, actively used today for worship purposes. The walls are pretty thick and quite impressive. A golden coin was found at this location, and that's what that sign references, and the coin originates from the 9th century. It's a very peaceful, atmospheric and quiet location. There was no one else there the day that I visited, and I had the luxury of having the place all to myself. At least, so I thought. Towards the end of the hour or so that I spent there, I did find a small friend.
Amen.